All right, here we got is a Sculpin Slider. We're going to start out with a 320 hook in size number 2. I have superfine mono thread here. I'm just going to go and create a little base, put some glue down, and use some lead medium dumbbell eyes. I'm going to put these dumbbell eyes directly behind the hook eye. I know it's weird. Trust me, this is what the pattern calls for. It is calling for tungsten eyes, but I didn't have them. So get those eyes secured and then bring your thread all the way to the bend of the hook. You want to be in that bend, like deep in that bend. Create a dubbing loop and then bring all your thread wraps forward and create a nice little ball back there, just extra thread. Load up your dubbing loop with some dubbing for your belly. This is a white ice dub mixed with yellow ice dub. To create that sculpin belly. But just go ahead and bring your dubbing loop forward all the way to about 1/8 of an inch behind the eyes there. Once you're about 1/8, you want that little gap there, okay? Secure that in there, cut that excess off, and secure it really, really tight. Make sure it's there. Brush out that dubbing, and right there you could fish that, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to add to it. Yeah, I did run my scissors through there slightly just to tighten up. I want the rabbit strip to be the 2 lengths of the fly, so I measured them up, chopped that tail a little bit, and made it like pointy, like you would normally with any rabbit strip. You want it to swim nicely. You don't want to keep it squared off. Go halfway into the hide there and poke it through. Bring your hide forward, separate your hair, and tie that hide off. Remember, this is getting tied off right on top of those wraps where you had your dubbing. If you go ahead of that, you will ruin your head that we're going to do after this. So right there, you can fish that as well. But we're going to go further than this. So tie off your mono and add some 200 denier GSP. This will not cut through the deer hair. So I'm going to stack it, clean it, and get it prepped. And here's a prepped step. I'm going to have that hair directly behind the hook point. I'm going to put 2 loose wraps on there, push down with my thumb right on top, and pull that thread forward. It will create a little valley for me to put my next stack of deer hair. Now I'm going to come in with brown, put that on there, 2 loose wraps, weave in and out, and then pull forward. Boom. Get that to flare up. You want both sides to flare up nicely, and then I'm going to adjust it, and I'm going to bring my thread underneath the eyes, almost like I'm doing a helicopter under those eyes. I'm going to grab some extra dubbing right here, and I'm going to cover up those thread wraps. So I'm going to go one more. I'm going to lock it and go under and under the other eye and under the eye, and then I'm going to come in with zap and gap, and I'm going to get that secured in there. You could do your whip finish or whatever you want, but this just makes it easier and it stays pretty good. If you did it right, as Cheech says, it's going to stay there. Brush out your dubbing, and then you're going to come in with your razor. You're going to go on a slightly upward angle, trim it nice and tight. Not too tight. You want to keep some density in that hair. Your deer hair heads are designed when they're swimming in the water for all those cut fibers to create vibrations to trigger that lateral line in a fish, so you could catch fish. So just slowly take your time, trim this up. Make sure you don't cut too much. Just make it nice and neat. You could shape the head any which way, but you want it definitely like a wedged head, because sculpins look like little wedges that glide along the bottom of the rivers. If you guys do end up fishing these, definitely tag me on my Instagram page, Hooked on the Fly 2. If you tie him, please tag me. This is not my creation. This is Cheech from Fly Fish Food that created this. I just retied it and did a video for you guys in fast motion. So yeah, here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.